Oh, let's see, I'll do the last one on for today's. I had a friend of mine. You guys have seen a lot of my friends. And when people are in whatever office they're running or whatever, I've had friends that actually complimented when they had Mark Gonzalez as their defense attorney. What did I mean when I said I have friends that know Mark? Friends that Mark got off on cases. They were very pleased with him. And the only question I have is when you were doing dealings, even in your defense attorney work, that's what I meant by that. Did you do everything uprightly? They were very happy, particularly the one he brought it up on his own, I don't know, 5 months ago when I was dealing with a lot of these issues. And they were happy with Mark's work as a defense attorney. But they know what goes on behind the scenes. They know what deals are made, what things people cover up and not reveal to the court, even in the defense mode. Do you understand? So the friends that know Mr. Gonzalez were happy with Mark's work. He was their defense attorney. And then when you take another position where you're going to represent everybody, how you represented in a good way and got those guys off might not have been presenting the whole truth. You see? Do you understand what I mean by that? So maybe you did things because you were passionate in defense, but even defense lawyers should be upright in all of their dealings. I never think it's just. There was a case many years ago, it was a famous case, and it was a man that had abducted some children, young kids, and he was being tried for the murder, abduction and murder of those kids. Now, the parents of that child, this was kind of a famous case, it was in the media 15 years ago. The parents of that child, they were involved in like a swingers lifestyle. And that came up. That came up when they were going to try this man. Now, I forget what the final result of this case was. But at one point, the defense made an offer to the prosecutor. And this was the offer. This was never made public until later on, whatever the resolution was. But the defense had said, if you give us a plea, we'll show you where the bodies are. Now, the prosecution in that horrendous case never agreed to the plea. And that was hidden. Now, that man was eventually tried. I forget what the result was. And it might have been, like, not guilty. I don't remember. But that's why later that piece of evidence came out. Because in the media, it was Bill O'Reilly who was hitting on that when he was still with Fox News. That piece of evidence came out. But the jurors never heard that. And regardless of, I forget, of course, if that guy should have been convicted, but I don't remember if he was. So the friends that I have that know Mr. Gonzalez are friends that he did a good job for them. But it didn't necessarily mean he did a just job. So I'll help you. That's the friends that I refer to that know Mark Gonzalez. Friends that were happy with the job that Mark did. But I don't think all defense lawyers are just, nor do I think all prosecutors are just. So I'll help you by explaining that as well.